boys and girls, Miss Hughes here again. Guess what? Look behind me. The kids and I have been on an adventure. And while we were exploring the creek and taking a walk in my neighborhood, I thought about you all and I thought about habitats. We started a conversation about habitats a few weeks ago and we talked about a very important question. We talked about that question. What special features or characteristics do animals have to survive in their environment? So if you look behind me, there's a creek that flows into a pond. Right now it's getting kind of fixed up, and so there's lots of mud and stuff around. Usually there's grass on the banks, but there's some rushing water and there's little pools of water here and there that are, the water's more calm and not as rushing, and then the banks have muddy spots and all of the water's very cool right now. But while we were on our adventure, the kids found some creatures. You want to see what they are? I bet you do. Well, first up, I'm going to call Carson over to talk about her creature and where she found it. So come on, Carson, come on in. Carson, what did you find in the creek?
I found a crawdad.
Or a crayfish. You have to speak up.
A crayfish, and I found him in the creek, and he was under a rock in a pretty cool temperature water, and the water where he was, it wasn't going too fast, but it was just a medium flow, and it was a good place for him to be.
And what temperature was the water?
It was pretty cool, but it wasn't too cold or too hot.
And was the water rushing pretty fast? I know you talked about it a little bit. Talk a little bit more about the water around him.
Well, it wasn't rushing too fast or too slow, so it was just right for him to be in.
Okay. And when you tried to catch him, how did he move in the water when you tried to catch him?
Well, for you to be able to catch a crawfish, you hold your net in front of where the water is flowing towards it, and you lift a rock up that's in pretty good space where he needs to be, and you might catch one.
So when he starts swimming, how does he swim?
Well, the current catches him and takes him because where it's going, but he swims with his tail, and he pushes the water and he goes backward.
There's what I was looking for. He completely goes backwards really fast. He swims backwards to escape, and he tucks his tail under him and he goes backwards. Yeah. And if you look at him, think about that question. The special features that he has to survive in his environment. He has front big legs that are claws. He has 2 antennae, and he has 2 little beady eyes on top. And Carson, is he soft or is he hard on the outside?
Well, he is hard on the outside, but he has soft tissue on the inside.
Okay, so he has what we call an exoskeleton. That means his skeleton, hard part of him, is on the outside of him. And he has, besides his claws, he has 3 legs on each side. Oh no, he has 4 legs on each side, my fault. But that is a crayfish. And I want you to think about what special features. Look him up over the weekend. Look him up online and look at his special features online, and we'll talk about what kinds of features he has and how he uses them to survive in his environment. Hey again, boys and girls. Our second animal that we found in this habitat was a salamander. Oh, he's really cool. And you know who caught him? Remy. So Remy, come on over and tell us about his immediate environment, where he was when you found him. Tell us all about this salamander.
So
Speak up loudly.
he was by some dirt and on a little hill, and he was in mud, and I caught him with a net, and then
You named him. Yes, you named him.
I named him Leopard
Leopard. Okay, so why did you choose to name him Leopard?
because he has like a leopard spots on him.
He has spots on him. He's spotted. And what was the temperature on the muddy bank where you found him?
Cool.
It was cool temperatures. So he wasn't all the way in the water, but he was really close, right?
Yes.
Okay, and tell me how he feels, because you caught him with your bare hands. How does he feel? You want to hold him up there?
Can you hold the bucket?
I'll hold the bucket, yes. Should be really gentle. He's being very easy with him and careful, so he doesn't hurt him.
Come here.
Or her. Could be a girl.
Come here. Hey, you're slippery.
Slippery. Did you hear that describing word? The salamander is slippery. And he's just... Okay. See
Here's
the
the
salamander? And he has front legs, and he has some beady eyes on front. And spots. See him there? Isn't he neat? And when he's been in this bucket of water, he goes under the water for a while, but then he'll stick just his nose up out of the water a little bit, and he'll
down.
rest there, and he'll be breathing, okay? Yeah. Okay, now put him back down in there. So I want you to think about, thank you, Remy, great job. Think about the special features that the salamander has to survive in this environment as well. I'm not going to tell you the answers. I want you all to research and investigate the salamander and the crayfish, or we call them crawdads. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed our special adventure about habitats. Bye, boys and girls. I love you. You're my heroes.